Well, I'm standing at the International Rose Test Garden. I'm here with Harry. How are you, Harry?
Doing great.
So we're going to be talking about pruning because, you know, we gardeners at home, a lot of us have roses, but it's pretty simple for us to do. You guys have countless roses here.
Yeah.
What is the process and how are you going to go about doing it?
We call it wind pruning because they get so big.
Yeah.
And roses don't have a great root system, and they'll start to blow over in the wind. And
And that really surprises people often, I think, because we assume because they're so big, they probably have a really deep, intense, strong, but they can really flop in the wind.
Oh yeah, we've had to cut several back already because they were falling over.
So is there like a percentage of them that you cut off? How do you know how to do that?
We make it simple.
Okay.
If it's at your wrist, it comes off.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter if it's a hybrid tea or a grandiflora.
Nope.
The wrist is the height that you cut them to.
And if it doesn't, if it's below your wrist, we leave it.
Okay. And then, so even if it's like a ground cover rose, then if it's only up there, you don't do anything to that at the time.
No, we leave them.
And then what is the process? Because when I've come in, like in early spring, they look shorter, so you do it again.
Yeah, then we prune it down to our knees.
Okay.
And that was kind of just an easy gauge to go by.
So wrist this time, and then when do you do that cutting? February?
Late January, early February.
And then what about miniature roses? Because over here, Harry, we have some here, but is there a process that you actually go through to do this?
Well, here we'll just tidy them up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Just so they look a little better.
Because if you were going by the wrist thing and the knee, that wouldn't work on these.
It'd be ankle.
Yeah, right, ankle. Just cut them at ankle height. So then here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a walk over here because you've got some really exciting things starting to happen here coming this winter. So let's go over here and chat about that.
Okay.
Okay, Harry, so we love to garden. We know that nature changes things all the time, but there are some big changes that are happening here for the ADA. First of all, tell me what ADA means.
Americans Disability Act.
So what is it that's going to be changing here?
A lot. This entire walkway is going to be taken out.
Wow.
Concrete will put in from about this vicinity here to the exposed aggregate down there will be all a ramp, and then a ramp at the other side will go to the width of what it is now.
And then it'll go down and then back up.
Yep.
And then you're also, I believe, going to have to remove a lot of plants on each side. Tell me about that.
Every plant 10 feet on both sides has to come out.
And when they come out, they're going to go back in. It's just that right now, though, they've all got to go.
They all have to go, yep.
And you've really paid attention to detail, I think, because like there's these wonderful old lamp posts that are along this walk too, but those are going to stay.
They will, because it costs too much to move them. So I get to keep my climbers.
That's right. And when does all this begin?
It's supposed to start in January and be done by the middle of April.
Wow. And then that really is going to be a great help, though, for anybody, even people on crutches or with walkers or wheelchair. What a wonderful way for them to come in and see this beautiful garden much easier.
It's long overdue.
Yeah, yeah. And then there is also, this coming up here, though, is going to be the 100th year celebration for here. So 100 years of all kinds of beautiful roses. So Harry, I bet that there's going to be some rose that's named for the centennial.
Oh yes, you better believe it. We are going to have a beautiful yellow fragrant hybrid tea from Star Roses.
Nice.
We haven't picked a name for it yet. Our friends group is working on that, but it'll be a first year exclusive.
And I bet people are going to be able to buy it as well.
We're going to be selling it here. We have 500 that we're going to sell here as a fundraiser for the garden, where all the money will stay here in the garden. And then a couple retailers I'm sure will want to have it too.
Is there some place that people can get information on what's happening?
Not right now, because there's not much happening.
Yeah.
It's out to bid, but it'll be on the website eventually.
And then I would think if they come to the shop here, the Rose Garden shop, they could probably get information there as well.
Yeah.
Well, this is a grand rose garden. We absolutely love coming here and filming with Harry. And now that these changes are being made, it's going to be more accessible to even more people to come and enjoy it. Harry, it is always such a pleasure being here with you. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you, William.